Obviously I'd like to say a big thank you to Sports Australia for a very kind award. Humbled by the recognition. Thank you for supporting sports journalism in the way you do. Further humbling with the great calibre of other writers that were nominated for that award, and all the winners of that award in the past. So how did we come to be interested in writing a story about Jane Saville? Obviously we at the Sydney Morning Herald were doing a series about 20 years on from the Sydney Olympics, but we wanted to tell news stories, I guess, about old events. Jane Saville's event, obviously that sort of sticks right in the stomach for everyone, doesn't it? The pain and anguish, obviously, that we saw of Jane Saville, all those great moments from Sydney Olympics, and maybe that moment is the one that sticks with us the most. How to tell a news story about that? It had always fascinated me to understand who that poor chap was that had to hold out that red card. I didn't know a great deal about it. Like a lot of other people, I thought he was the fella who'd actually made the decision to penalise Jane, a couple of 100 metres from the finish line and a gold medal. So it turned out that wasn't the case. Managed to find Lamberto Vacchi is his name, and he was a lovely chap. We conversed a little over email. He doesn't speak much English and I don't speak much Italian, but obviously a great story emerged that he had obviously only been the messenger. His job was to hold that red card up after others had made the decision about Jane. Obviously the great element was the fantastic kind of camaraderie and sportsmanship, I suppose, the grace and dignity that Jane herself showed when we spoke to her about the event, and she showed what a fantastic role model she is for Australia, and it was great to be so well received, and I think just helped maybe put everyone's mind at ease just a little about something that we'd all felt so anguished about. So Jane was just an absolute champion, so thank you to Jane for participating in the story, and obviously thank you to Lamberto as well. Hopefully that will explain to a few people in the world about his role in what was a memorable event. But thank you once more. Thanks again for everything you do, as I say, and hopefully we can all be together in person next year.